Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Our Vice Chancellor sir is here. Professor Atiqul Islam sir also joined with us.
Thank you very much. This is Akashi from B-JIT.
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Professor Khosrow from Director Career Placement Center, North South University.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mia Sensei.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Thank you for everything.
Sensei, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
From North
Good
South
morning,
University.
Yeah.
Murakami Sensei, good morning.
Yeah,
this
good morning.
Is Mia from North South University.
Yeah, thank you very much today. Good morning, everybody.
Thank you again, Sensei, for your attending with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yes, our respected Vice Chancellor sir is here, Professor Atiqul Islam. Murakami Sensei. Murakami Sensei, this is our Professor Atiqul Islam, our respected Vice Chancellor sir.
Hello, hello.
Good morning. Good morning,
Good
Professor.
morning, good morning.
Yeah, today, thank you very much for joining this ceremony. Thank you. Very much.
It's my pleasure to be with you people in this one.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Thank you today.
Lovely,
Okay.
lovely. So what's the time now in Japan? What time is it in Japan now?
Japan is now just 12 o'clock, lunchtime. Just a lunchtime.
3 hours. Huh?
Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours difference. But
how come Australia is 4 hours? Japan is 3. Thailand, Singapore 2. Singapore 2. Yeah. So when are we going to start? Very soon? Is everyone there? Right.
Sir, we will start at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And on behalf of North South University, I can welcome you to that bit of the program.
Thank you.
It's always good to be working with our friendly nation, Japan. I've been to Japan once. The rail stations are so, in so many levels, and you got so many, what do you call, the escalators, one after another. People so busy in the morning. And I don't know how you keep your country so clean. I've been to even motor workshops. There's no spots of grease or anything. Very clean, very clean. Once in a road intersection, I thought it was a real person directing the traffic. Going closer, I realized it was really a robot. So there's quite a lot of new things to experience in Japan for me. And I haven't seen fish shops decorating the sort of, it's not really, what should I say? The way fish are displayed, much better than flower shops in some countries. It's great experience. Yeah, anyway.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for your kind.
Mr. Ujjal, just a brief introduction about our Vice Chancellor, sir. He was a Bangladeshi origin, but Australian citizen. He has been working in Australia more than 35 years as a as an academic administrator and also professor in different universities. Last I think that close to 40 years. Then he came to his native land, and he now is our vice chancellor. And he is joined with us in 1916, and this is his second, time university. They appointed as a vice chancellor, and we're proud about our vice chancellor, sir, as he's an the global learned person, and he is also basically is directed us to set up our university right now. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for introduction, for his introduction. A very good morning, honorable guest, teacher, and admin of B-JET, dear colleagues, our B-JET trainees. A very warm welcome to everyone on the occasion of the opening ceremony for the B-JET9 batch. It is my pleasant privilege to be here today. I, Ujjal Saha, moderator of this ceremony, welcome you once again to this special event. Let me now introduce the honorable guest today. We have Professor Keisuke Murakami, Ph.D., Vice President, the University of Miyazaki, Mr. Kenichi Wajima, Unit Director, globalgeeks INC and B-JET Group. Ms. Sayuri Ogino, Representative Director, B&M, and Mr. Fumikatsu Honma, Managing Director, Shinkoshuppansha, Keirinkan Company Limited, Professor Atiqul Islam, Vice Chancellor, North-South University, Professor Javed Bari, Dean, SCPS, North-South University, Professor Mohammad Khosru Mia, Director, CPC, North-South University, and other distinguished guests. Next, I would like to congratulate each and every B-JET trainee in the 9th batch. It has been a long selection process, but you have finally been selected for the 9th batch of the B-JET program. We are here today. Welcome you to the first day of your 5 months training journey. You are the top 30 talents out of the 2,343 applicants. All trainees have a bright future ahead. Let me wish all trainees good success. To start this opening ceremony, first I would like to invite the honorable special guest, Professor Keisuke Murakami, Vice President of the University of Miyazaki, to address this audience and share his opening remarks. We are honored to have Professor Keisuke Murakami as our special guest. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much for introducing me, moderators. And good morning, everyone. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah. Keisuke Murakami, a Vice President of University of Miyazaki and the Director of B-JET program. Okay. And on behalf of University of Miyazaki, I would like to make some remarks to the opening ceremony of B-JET program. Let me begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to all of the distinguished guests here today, and including this representative from North-South Universities, BJIT Limited and BJIT Groups, B&M, and Shinkoshuppansha Keirinkan Limited. Okay, as many of you know, the new B-JET program is a collaborative project between University of Miyazaki and North-South Universities that is a successor of the previous B-JET program carried out by JICA and BCC. Many institutions support this program. For example, BJIT Limited coordinate this program on Bangladesh side. This is a very important role in the smooth implementation of the program. And B&M also play an important role in connecting program students with Japanese companies in Miyazaki prefectures. And furthermore, Shinkoshuppansha Keirinkan Limited. It opens a donated course in University of Miyazaki to take over this program financially from JICA. In B-JET program, University of Miyazaki will provide excellent Japanese language classes for all participants in basic course. And after finishing the basic course, participant will visit Miyazaki Prefecture as a student in advanced course to have more Japanese language classes and internship training at Japanese ICT companies. So far, 53 B-JET graduates have found employment in Miyazaki Prefecture after finishing B-JET program. We hope that these young people will bring a new vitalities to Miyazaki. Okay. It is my sincere hope that the new B-JET program studied here today will contribute significantly to the development of both Bangladesh and Japan, while at the same time promoting the development of Miyazaki prefectures. So this is the last. Do not forget your original aspirations and encourage yourself in new B-JET program. And let's grab your new dreams. I conclude my brief remarks here today. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable message. Next, we have another guest, Mr. Kenichi Wajima, Unit Director, Global Geeks INC, to share a few words with us. Wajima-san, please share with your speech.
Hi, thank you very much for giving me the speaking time, Ujjal-san. So, আমি তো বাংলা ভাষা দিয়ে কথা বলতে চাই। সবাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম এবং নমস্কার। তো আমার নাম ওয়াজিমা। আজকে আপনাদেরকে অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। আমি 10 বছর আগে জাইকা ভলান্টিয়ার কাজের সম্বন্ধে ঢাকা টাঙ্গাইল সদরের মধ্যে ছিল। সেজন্য কিছু বাংলা ভাষা কথা বলতে পারি। কিন্তু বাংলা ভাষা কথা বলার জন্য সুযোগ না থাকলে এখন আমার বাংলাতে শুনতে বাচ্চা মতো। সেজন্য এই মাত্র ইংরেজি ভাষা দিয়ে কথা বলতে চাই। Hi. So hello everyone. This is Wajima from BJIT group. So today, for the first time since your B-JET selection interview, I am pleased to meet you as an official B-JET student. So I have been working as a recruiting sales representative for BJIT group for 6 years. So in particular, the B-JET program has supported about 17 members of B-JET graduates and find jobs at over 30 Japanese companies. So in order to help you decide to work in Japan, my mission is to coordinate information about the Japanese company, your career plans, and actual company interview in order to help you decide to work in Japan. Therefore, I need your cooperation and communication even at a close distance with you. So I'd like to get to know you better through regular individual meetings closely. Hi. So, আজকে আমাদের সময় দেওয়ার জন্য আপনাদেরকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ। Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Wajima-san, for your kind words.
Thank you.
Next, we have the honorable guest, Ms. Sayuri Ogino, Representative Director, B&M, in line. I am requesting Sayuri-san to share a few words with us. Sayuri-san, please share your speech.
Thank you, Ujjal-san. Thank you for inviting me here. Shubo Shokal. Sorry, I cannot speak Bengali, but please accept my hearty congratulations for B-JET9's batch opening ceremony. I am Sayuri Ogino. I will be in charge of business manner lecture and recruitment support as a B-JET career center. I belong to B&M company, and from 2017, from first batch, I supported 50 B-JET members to get a job from Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan. Actually, due to COVID-19 situation, we will have a class via online. For this, Miyazaki University and Northwest University and B-JET admin team consider a lot and how to keep your motivations. So it will not be easy things, but I am very happy to join this program as one of team member of B-JET. So I'm sure that these 5 months will be memorial time in your life. You will know a lot of Japanese things, and you will have some company interview, and you will face difficulties, and you will overcome difficulties with your classmates. I would like you all to say, I did my best at the last of completion ceremony of B-JET. Also, this 5 months is preparation time to work in professional business scene. I would like to be your senior because I have a bit more professional experience than you. So please do your best. We are always with you. Let's make success together. Thank you. ショルボッチョチェシタコルボ、ありがとうございます。
Oh, wow. Very impressive.
Thank you, Sayuri-san, for your inspiring message. Moving on, next, I would like to request the honorable guest, Mr. Fumikatsu Honma, Managing Director, Shinkoshuppansha Keirinkan Company Limited, to share a few words with us. Sir, floor is for you.
はい。皆さん、おはようございます。そして B-JET へようこそ。
Please let me translate his speech into English. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to B-JET program.
私は株式会社新興出版社経輪館の本間と申します。
My name is Honma, and I work at Shinkoshuppansha Keirinkan Corporation.
簡単に私の会社の説明をいたします。新興出版社経輪館は創業75年になります。
Here is a brief description of my company. Keirinkan has been in business for 75 years.
75年前というと、日本が敗戦して間もない頃です。
75 years ago, that means not longer after Japan's defeat in the World War II.
私たちの創業者は、焼け野原になった日本と貧しい生活をする国民、中でも心が寒く子どもたちを見て、日本を復興させるのは、そして子どもたちの目に輝きを取り戻すのは教育だとの思いでこの会社を創業いたしました。
Our founders saw a burnout Japan and its people living in poverty, especially the children who were suffering from depression, and founded this company with the thought, it is education that will restore Japan and bring back the brightness in the eyes of children. He founded this company with this in his mind.
現在、私たちは教育出版社として、小中高校の数学、理科、英語の教科書や教材、小さな子どもたちへの本、そして絵本などを出版しています。
We are an educational publishing company that publish textbooks and teaching materials for mathematics, science, and English for elementary, middle, and high school. We also publish books and picture books for small children as well.
私とバングラデシュの関わりは4年前になります。
My connection with Bangladesh started 4 years ago.
当時、日本人の中高生にバングラデシュの大学生がオンライン上でライティングを教える教材を経輪館は開発いたしました。
At that time, our company developed a teaching material to teach English writing to Japanese junior and high school students online by university students in Bangladesh.
初めてバングラデシュに参ったのは、現地の会社にその教材の契約締結に行った時でした。
The first time I went to Bangladesh was when I visited to the local Bangladesh company to sign a contract for the teaching materials.
その時に肌で感じましたのが、圧倒的な若さ、そしてパワーとエネルギーでした。
At that time, I felt the overwhelming youth, power, and energy.
そしてその時にお会いした B-JET 生から感じたのは、熱心さと勤勉さと、そして賢さでした。
And what I felt from the B-JET student I met at that time was enthusiasm, diligence, and cleverness when I saw them in the B-JET classroom.
もしかしたら復興していった時の日本もこんな雰囲気だったのかもしれないと何度も考えたことを今でも思い出します。
Maybe this was the atmosphere in Japan when it was recovering. I still remember thinking about it many times.
そんなバングラデシュの若い人たちに希望の道を開きたい。そしてまだまだ未成熟な海外での日本語教育を成功させたい。そんな思いで私たちはこの授業に参加させていただきました。
We want to open a path of hope for the young people in Bangladesh and make Japanese language education a success overseas, where it is still immature. Those are reasons why we have joined this project.
本日お集まりの皆さんは、80倍もの競争の中から選ばれた優秀な方々とお聞きしております。
I have heard that all of you gathered here today are excellent and talented people who were chosen out of the competition that was 80 times more difficult.
日本は現在、世界で1、2位を争う少子高齢化社会に突入しております。
Japan is now entering an aging society with a low birth rate, which ranks at first or second in the world.
日本政府はデジタルシフトをしていく将来の社会において、IT 技術者が日本人だけでは数十万人規模で足らなくなる予測を立てています。
The Japanese government has predicted that the number of IT engineers in the future will be a shortage on a scale of several hundred thousand people.
つまり日本は今皆さんを必要としています。それは多分年を追うごとに高まってくることは間違いありません。
In other words, Japan needs you now. I have no doubt that this will increase with each passing year.
日本は島国で経済大国といってもまだまだ閉鎖的な部分はたくさんあります。しかしながら優秀な人材をお金だけではなく心から大切にする文化も持ち合わせています。
Japan is an island country, and even though it is an economic powerhouse, there are still many parts of the country that are closed off. However, it also has a culture that sincerely values talented people, not only for their money.
皆さんは NSU での5ヶ月の勉強が終了した後、来年の4月頃には宮崎大学に来られるスケジュールになっていると聞いております。
I heard that you were scheduled to come to Japan or University of Miyazaki around April of next year after completing your 5 months training at NSU.
ここにいらっしゃる30名の皆さんにリアルでお会いできる日を心待ちにしながら私の挨拶とさせていただきます。頑張ってください。宮崎でお会いしましょう。
As I look forward to the day when I will be able to meet all of you here in real life physically, I will conclude my speech. Good luck and see you in Japan and Miyazaki. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing information about Shinkoshuppansha Keirinkan and your valuable message. Next, moving on, I would like to invite our 9 batch trainee to introduce themselves. I'll call the trainee by name serially. I'm sharing a slide with trainee's name, university, and photo. First, I would like to call Mr. MD Faridul Islam. Please introduce yourself.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mr. Faridul Islam. I have completed my graduation from the University of currently, Japan is a technology advanced this get a job. So thank you.
I think Faridul Islam have some internet issue. So thank you, Faridul Islam. We'll move to the next trainee, Mr. Gomiruddin.
Hello. Hello. Are you listening to me?
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you.
Okay. Are you seeing me on camera?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Let's introduce myself. I am Mohammad Gomiruddin. I'm from Bangladesh. I graduated from BJIT in computer science and engineering. I am a very logical and creative person. I always try to think logically and outside of the box. I always try to draw a solution with logical connection between among things and try to find out the best solution. I like to involve myself in problem solving so that I can enrich my brain and my habit with these types of quality. And the reason why I want no mineral resource in Japan. Japan only have their intelligent, smart and hardworking people. They are very disciplined in nature and they do perform their work with time. And this impressed me a lot because I believe that if a person have discipline in life, he can achieve anything in whatever he dreams. Okay, that's why I chose my workplace to be in Japan. I dream of, and that's why I chose Japan for my working place. And moreover, they have also a very good working environment, payment policy, and everything that I love to work with. That's all about me and why I work in Japan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gomiruddin. Next, we move to Mr. MD Sajjad Hussain to share his introduction. MD Sajjad Hussain.
こんにちは。はじめまして。サジャドさんと申します。24歳です。今、ダカに住んでいます。ジャハンギナゴルという大学から卒業しました。将来、日本の会社で働きたいから、B-JET のプログラムに参加しました。このプログラムを完了のちで日本に働きたいです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Thank you, Sajjad Hussain. Now, MD Saidur Rahman, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Konnichiwa. I am Saidur Rahman. I have graduated from North-South University back in 2019. And from ever since, I've been working as a software engineer in BRAC IT Services Limited. And I have quit my job for this program. I have chosen Japan for my working place, as it is the technological hub, as predicted, and one of the best countries in the world with best working environments. I'm looking forward to enjoy the Japanese culture, language, and the working experience. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this opportunity.
Thank you for your introduction. Now, Mr. MD Lotifur Reza, please introduce yourself. Mr. Lotifur Reza.
モハマド・ロティフ・ベジャと申します。26歳です。今、ボションダラに住んでいます。ジャハンギナゴという大学を卒業しました。日本語と日本文化を学ぶためにB-JETに参加しました。 このビジェットプログラムを終えたら日本に行きたいです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Thank you, Latifur Reza, for your introduction. Next, we move to Ms. Sadika Afrin Bobby. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning. Konnichiwa. I'm Sadika Afrin Bobby. I have done my graduation from United International University. I was working as a web developer at Idea Solutions in Bangladesh, but currently I quit my job to join in Japan. If I get a job in Japan, I hope so. And I grabbed this opportunity because I have some friends who have already been through with this process of B-JET. They are working in Japan already. So I think it will be a good opportunity for me also. That's why I joined B-JET, to learn the Japanese culture and language. That's all so far for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Sadika Afrin Bobby, for your introduction. Now, I'd like to request Mr. Mehrab Hussain to share his introduction.
Hello, respected people, all the trainee members, good morning, konnichiwa. My name is Mehrab Hussain. I have graduated from BRAC University. Since very childhood, that my father and my parents were saying that Bangladesh-Japan is a very good relationship and very good bonding. So I had some old fascination about Japan and their culture and their people and their tech hub and automobile engineering and a lot of stuff, so a lot of dreams. So that is why this opportunity from B-JET program, I was following throughout the starting period, and I have a lot of friends over there, 6 or 7. So this opportunity came in front of my door and I grab it. I hope I fulfill my dream throughout this 5 months training program and enjoy the Japanese culture, enjoy the Japanese tech industry, and make myself a better engineer and build my career. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mehrab Hussain, for your introduction. Now, I would like to request Ms. Moushumi Vishwas to share her introduction.
Hello, everyone. I am Moushumi Vishwas. I have graduated from World University of Bangladesh in electrical and electronics engineering. Then I have completed my MBA from that university. Now I'm doing BS Masters in computer technology. So I have chosen B-JET program because I have once been in Japan. So when I have visited Japan, I was amazed by their technology and their culture, their environment. That's why I have a desire to, if I get any chance to work in Japan, then I will grab it. So B-JET has opened the door, and I have chosen the opportunity. I think I will have a great career and life in Japan. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moushumi Vishwas, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Tanmoy Roy to introduce yourself.
Konnichiwa. Good morning, everyone. This is Tanmoy Roy, and I completed BSc from North-South University of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and previously I worked in an IT firm. And first of all, I heard about B-JET from North-South University, and from there I have learned about Japanese job opportunities, and also NSU has partnered with the Miyazaki University of Japan and got the responsibility from the government of Bangladesh ICT Ministry to conduct the Bangladesh-Japan ICT training program. And I also came to know from some of my friends and senior friends from NSU who did this course, and they are now in Japan. So these are the reason and the motivation to join the B-JET program. And when I complete this program, my target is to get a job in Japan. And when I think of Japan, the first thing came to my mind is the technologically most advanced country. And Japan is a global center of excellence, and job stability and decent employee benefits, clear and safe environment, huge opportunity in IT industry, which makes living in Japan is way more better than any other country. So thank you, everyone. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, Mr. Tonmoy Roy, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Vishal Saha for
Hello.
your introduction.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you, sir. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Konnichiwa. My name is Vishal Saha. I have completed my undergraduation from BRAC University in computer science. Now I am going to start as a trainee in B-JET. B-JET is a Bangladesh-Japanese ICT engineering program platform. We know that Japan is the best in the technology part. And my parents always told me about Japan, that how they have improved themselves after the World War. And they are now in the top, top countries, and their technology is very good. And I am motivated a lot from my parents. That is why I have chosen the B-JET, because it is a platform to get a job in Japan. And after the training, I will try to get a job in Japanese company, because I'll train in the 5 months. So I will obviously try to get the job in Japan. And moreover, I will try also to complete my MS in Japan also, Japanese university, so that I can get more experience in my technology side, and I can improve myself. And thank you. That it is all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Vishal Shah, for your introduction. Next, I would like to call Shafayat bin Sabbir Mugda. Please introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. Konnichiwa. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to present myself. I am Shafayat bin Sabbir Mugdho. I am from Rajshahi, but currently living in Mohammadpur, Adabad, Dhaka, with my family. I have completed my graduation in computer science and engineering from United International University. So the first reason is Japan is undoubtedly the most technically advanced country. It inspires me and sometimes amazes me. As a technology student, I a professional working on the most advanced technology and upcoming gadget will be my dream come true. Secondly, Japan offers a clean and well-organized environment. It will enhance me life experience also. The Japanese people are harmonious and avoid conflicts, which is why I really love Japan and prefer it to boost my career. And last but not least, I think Japan will be the best place to pursue my higher degrees as Japanese universities and enjoy a world-class reputation for their research, and I am more into this field. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to present myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shafayat, for your introduction. Now I'd like to call Mr. Shakil Mahmood to share his introduction.
こんにちは、シャーキル・マフムドと申します。ダッカに住んでいます。イストウェストという大学を卒業しました。専攻はコンピューターサイエンスエンジニアリングでした。2014の10月、IT にも合格しました。まず、大学の先輩から BJET について聞きました。このプログラムのお手柄、日本でソフトエンジニアとして働きたいです。以上です。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you, Mr. Shakil, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Fabliha Fairoz. Please share your introduction. Ms. Fabliha Fairoz.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Fabliha Fairoz. I have graduated from Asma University of Science and Technology at 2021 and 2029. And after that, I have worked as a test automation engineer at Internet for 1 year. And then I have worked as a data scientist at Saha for nearly 1 year. And then I have resonated and then wanted to start this course. And I have already worked experience in Bangladesh, so I wanted to experience more and I wanted to learn more and utilize my skills. So I want to go in Japan and want to have a work experience there. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Ms. Fablia Freiros, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Mr. S.M. Ishtiaq Ahmed to share your introduction.
Hello everyone, konnichiwa. My name is S.M. Ishtiaq Ahmed and I'm a new graduate in Computer Science and Engineering from North-South University. I have joined the B-JET program as it gives me a platform along with a solid direction to work towards my goal of being able to work or study in Japan. I have been always interested in Japan and their culture and work ethics. And after completing this course, I expect to gain opportunities that will help me build my career by learning the language and work cultures of Japan, and in the end, gain valuable experience with this program. That will be all from me, and thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Ishtiaq, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Mr. M.D. Shehbub Jaman Pranto. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohammad Shehbub Jaman Pranto. I live in the capital city of Dhaka, and it is also my hometown. I have graduated this year, last February, from North-South University. So it is my great pleasure to get the opportunity to join this program. So I had chosen this program because Japan is a very organized and technologically advanced country. I am very much optimistic that this program will help me to fulfill my expectations. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, Mr. Shehbub Jaman Pranto. Now I would like to call Mr. Jakaria Islam Imo. Please introduce yourself.
おはようございます。ジャカリア・イスラム・イモンと申します。2年前にナショナル大学でコンピューターサイエンス・エンジニアリングへ卒業しました。後で大学でアルバイトに休止です。私の夢は新しい技術で研究することです。日本は世界まで技術で一番な国ですから、私は日本の IT 会社で仕事をしたいです。このBJETプログラム終わってば、私の目的は日本語の IT 会社で参加したいです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Mr. Jakaria, for your introduction. Now I would like to call Mr. Pranto Polit to share his introduction.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Pranto Polit. I'm from Chittagong, Bangladesh. I have completed my graduation in Computer Science and Engineering from University of Asia Pacific. After completing my graduation, I work for North-South University as an instructor. Now I'm looking forward to kickstarting my career as a software developer in Japan. B-JET professional training program can help me learn Japanese manners, Japanese business manner, to enhance my skills to work in Japan. I hope to gain employment as an IT engineer in a Japanese company, which can help me in the future to settle myself as a successful tech leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pranto, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Mr. MD Sajid Hassandeep to share his introduction. MD Sajid Hassandeep.
Hello. Hello everyone. My name is MD Sajid Hassandeep, and I've passed BSc in CSC from Saha University. So actually, when I have come across for the first time about Japan, when I was class 6, some people from Japan came to our school to show how the process was of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki. After that, I have come across about the Japanese anime, and I'm a big fan of anime. So that's why I have actually fascinated to go abroad, at least specifically for Japan. And I guess that's why when the opportunity came from B-JET, I have taken a part to join the B-JET society. And I guess by learning Japanese and also the cultural activities from the B-JET, I guess I will have a good chance to go to Japan and have to see many things about the Japanese culture, because I know they are very, very hardworking. So because after the Nakashima situation, they have actually totally turned the table to the world that they have shown right now, and currently they have one of the biggest techno giant as a country in the whole world. So that inspires me pretty much, and that's why I have chosen to start as a B-JET trainee. And currently I was working as an iOS developer in a office in our country. But right now, my main focus is to go to B-JET and train some more, so that I can train myself with new skills and new language. And after that, I hope that I will get a job. But my first goal is not to get a job, just to learn about the Japan and its culture, because I have actually always fascinated about it. And after that, if I get a good job and also get to see Japan, that's a big plus point for me. That's why I have entered in this process or in this program. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Sajid Hasandeep, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Usha Mahmood. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Konnichiwa, hajimemashite, Yusha Mahmood desu. Dhaka, Bangladesh, nisundeimasu. Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, Toyo Daigaku wo Sotsukyou shimashita. Main reason I have joined this program is to start a career in a Japanese company. And by the time I complete the program, I want to be able to communicate in Japanese fluently and have good knowledge about the culture, so that I can launch my career there as smoothly as possible. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Thank you, Mr. Usha Mahmood, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Mr. MD Elias Azam Shah. Please introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Mohammad Elias Azam Shah from Dhaka, Bangladesh. So from the beginning of my career, I was looking for an standard ambience to work hard and excel myself, at the same time to contribute in the organizational development. And I did so in my previous workstations. So after being selected for the B-JET program, I think it is the right time to get myself more skilled to serve as a world-class IT professional. So there is no doubt that Japan is the tech leader worldwide, and the Japanese quality in technology is beyond dispute. So first of all, I was inspired from several of my friends who are currently working in Japan as an ICT engineer and who passed from this B-JET program. So they encouraged me a lot to join their program, and I saw their lifestyle, I saw their work experience, and that is why I am in love with the B-JET program. So after completing the training, I have a clear vision that being able to work in Japan will help me to will help me to enhance my skills for my personal development, as well as to serve best to the company I will work for. And when I return to my country, at that time, I will be a much better person than I am right now. So with that skill set with me, I will be able to serve my country as well. So I have a vision to serve wherever I go with the best quality possible. And Japan is known best for the quality. That is why I choose Japan, and that is why I choose B-JET. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Elias Azam Shah, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call MD Saiful. MD Saifullah, please introduce yourself. Mr. MD Saifullah. I think he is not available. So we move to the next trainee, Ms. Rabab Shire. Please introduce yourself.
Konnichiwa. Hello, everyone. My name is Rabab Shire. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So my name is Rabab Shire, and I completed my graduation from the Department of Computer Science at Janganagar University. And after completing my graduation, I worked as a project development executive at a software company called Business Automation for 2 months. And after that, I came across the B-JET program and joined the program in order to, go to Japan and experience the lifestyle there in Japan. Since I was a child, I was very fascinated by the Japanese anime, and I'm a huge fan of it. So since then, I was very fascinated with Japanese culture, their food and their festivals and the whole lifestyle they have there. So after successfully completing the 5 months long program of B-JET, I hope to fulfill my dream that I will be able to, start a career as an IT software engineer in a Japanese IT company and experience the lifestyle of Japan in there. So, yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Thank you, Ms. Rabab Shaira, for your introduction. Now, I'd like to share rest of the trainees. Please complete your introduction by 30 seconds, as we already late in the schedule. So I'm calling Ms. Nusrat Tassin Kamali. Please introduce yourself.
Konnichiwa, hajimemashite. I am Nusrat Tassin Kamali. I recently graduated from Independent University Bangladesh with a major in computer science. Alongside my studies, I have been working as a software engineer at a healthcare technology company called Bioforge Health Systems. And Japan, I recently enrolled to B-JET because Japan has been one of the places that I've always wanted to explore. I'm already familiar with the Japanese literature and Japanese food, and so I really want to experience the life in Japan in person. And from this training, I'm hoping to learn all the necessary skill sets I would need to navigate through a life in Japan. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you, Ms. Nusrat, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Mr. Roktim Raihan Proba. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. This is Roktim Raihan Proba, graduate from North South University, majoring in computer science and engineering. There are many reasons actually to choose this program, and one of them is to kickstart my journey as a software developer or software engineer in Japan. And this program connects the dots to overcome the required barrier like proper language training or business certificate training. And after completing this program, I strongly believe that I will able to start my journey as a software developer at a reputed Japanese company. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Roktim, for your introduction. Now I would like to call Mr. Shahnaz Ahmed Nabil. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Ohayou gozaimasu. Hajimemashite. I am motivated by difficult and challenging targets. I have several different goals towards to work on. This program will help me to make sure I'm organized and plan ahead to meet all my challenges head on with passion and determination. After the successful completion of the program, I will keep working towards achieving my goals. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Thank you, Mr. Nabil, for your introduction. Now, I would like to call Mr. Nurul Islam. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I am Nurul Islam. Recently, I have graduated from Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Jahangirnagar University. I think Japan is one of the best countries in the IT field. I like the Japanese culture, language, food, and anime. I think B-JET is the good platform for going to Japan. That's why I choose the B-JET program. After completing the B-JET program, I want to build my career in Japanese IT company. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Nurul, for your introduction. Now, Mr. Asadul Islam Asad, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. This is Ashadul Islam Asad. I have completed my graduation from Gana Vishwadhyalaya, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I have worked at Kenichi Society as a software engineer. Actually, always I try to get overseas job. So BJIT is one of them. So I'm very lucky to get this opportunity from B-JET program. So during this program, I'll try to get new environment. I try to get a good understand and try to get a good understand and business and Japanese company sector environment. That's it. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Asad. Now, I would like to call Mr. Imtiaz MD Tafsir Bhuiya. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Imtiaz Muhammad Tafsir. I recently graduated from BRAC University. My department was computer science and engineering. I worked as a junior Android developer at an IT company named TechMaker. I decided to join the B-JET program because it is a reliable and prominent organization that prepares people for working in Japanese IT companies. And Japan is the epitome of technological advancement. As an enthusiast of technology, I feel like it will provide me with an opportunity to learn a lot and contribute. Also, the food looks really amazing. So that's the reason for me to join B-JET. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Imtiaz. Now, I would like to call Mr. Joel Rana. Please introduce yourself.
Konnichiwa, MD Joel Rana des. Rajshahi Nisundes MS. Urakali Science and Technology University Toyu Daigaku Sochio Shimaste. Ima desktop IT Toyu Kaisude Hataraite Imas. Some of my friends already working well in Japan, and my maternal uncle working more than 15 years as a doctor in Japan. I told them about this B-JET program and working opportunity for Japan. They interested me, and that interested me that the Japanese culture and technology is better. That's why I joined this B-JET program and what B-JET training program. Dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Thank you, Mr. Rana. Now, Mr. Aurangzeb Udoy.
Hello,
Please
everyone.
introduce yourself.
I am MD Aurangzeb Udoy. I did my graduation from North South University in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Firstly, I want to say thank you, B-JET, North South University, and CPC for giving me that opportunity. I am very excited to know about Japan and work with them. That is why I choose B-JET. It is a great opportunity for me to build my career. So thank you.
Thank you, all of your nice introduction. Now, we'll move on to the next. Now, I would like to invite the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Atiqul Islam, Vice Chancellor, North-South University, to share the closing remarks with us. It is also a great honor for us to invite Mr. Professor Atiqul Islam. Sir, floor is open for you.
স্যার আনমিউট করতে হবে।
Good morning, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure, personally of myself, to be with you on this occasion of starting the 9th batch of B-JET. Basically, I believe that the world should not be partitioned into these nation states where talents are kept away from what they deserve. I believe every Japanese citizen should have every right to come to Bangladesh, work, start business, invest, and do all these things with full security. I believe in the same way every Asian African has a right to go and settle in Europe. Every European has a right to come and settle in any part of the world. This artificial visa requirement is against the basic human rights. Anyway, let me not moralize too much. Professor Murakami, Vice President, Miyazaki University, Mr. Kenichi Wajima, Mr. Keirinkan Honma, other Japanese dignitaries present here, the new intake of B-JET, our Professor Dr. Kosumiya, who has been working very hard to make it a success. This is my absolute pleasure to be able to say a few words on this occasion. Basically, as I say, there is demand for talent, labor, if you don't mind the economics word, and there's supply. There is supply of skills and there's demand for skills. And there is no reason why we should not allow them to reach the equilibrium point. It is fantastic to see that B-JET is trying to bridge between the skilled, ambitious, highly potent technical hands of Bangladesh, young of course, and the dire need of ICT engineers in Japan. This is for the good of both countries. This is for the good of both societies. This not only gives employment and creates friendship, it also makes the world a happier place, a more peaceful place. When I look at the program, I can see that there are three components to it. One is the Japanese language, which is one of the best languages in the world. My son used to take special interest in Japanese. As someone said, I spent all my life in Australia and my whole family is in there. I've come here post-retirement to see if I can relieve my guilt feeling by doing something for my own country. So my son used to take great interest in Japanese and he was quite fluent in Japanese language. It really helps. I realized it when I went to Japan, how poor I was because I didn't know that language. I can show you one thing, if you can see this. This is a book apparently written by me, but I cannot read it because I don't understand the language. You see on top, faint MA, that is Muhammad Atiqul. And the Islam is in Japanese. So I can read that bit. By the way, this is a research book that I did with Professor Malcolm Miller when I was a young man like you people in 1984, I think, at the University of New South Wales in Sydney. And for some reason, the Japanese publishers found it interesting and good enough to publish in Japanese language. I wish I knew the language. So the language skills are extremely important. If you want to work in a country, you must be able to communicate freely and frankly, otherwise you won't be totally functional. ICT is the thing of today and thing of future. So I understand that our people have good knowledge of ICT, but then you got to adapt technology to a particular country. You got to adapt technology to a level of development, to a level of sophistication, And that's where these people will need some adaptation, some upgrading, those kind of things. The third thing is business manners. It is so important. You got to work with your colleagues. You got to be able to go and enjoy a meal outside in a restaurant. You got to be able to go to the sea beach and enjoy the sort of environment there and interact with people there. Unless you know the manners, people will shun you. People won't be able to communicate with you. They won't be interested in communicating with you. So to optimize your life, you've got to live only one life. Whether you live it in Bangladesh, in Japan, in the United States, in Australia, doesn't matter. Time will pass away. You should make the most of it. And to make the most of it, you need to be speaking the same language as the people around you. You need to, have the manners and what should you say, etiquettes that are acceptable in a place. And you should always be able to project yourself as a refined, cultured gentleman. And that's why it's very important. Unless you have peace of mind, unless you're happy living in a society, you won't be able to function there perfectly. And unless you do that, you won't get peace of mind, and you won't contribute your best to wherever you work. And of course, you'll be an unhappy person. So it's very important that you learn Japanese language because you want to work there. If you can learn some other languages, Spanish, French, whatever. There is no, of course, limit to how many languages you can learn. There are people who know 10, 11, 12 different languages. But apparently people think 3 languages help each other. If you have your mother tongue plus 1 plus another, you're in a better position. You'll be you'll be better in all the 3. So do not think that it's a burden. You got to learn this Japanese language just because you want to work there. Learn it because it's a fantastic language. They have good literature. You'll be able to know another culture, the way another group of people think, the way another nation thinks. So it's very important that you learn Japanese, not only because you'll be working in Japan, but even without that, being in Bangladesh, you should learn Japanese language. And as I say, mannerism is extremely important. People think differently. When you go to Japan, you realize you can compare with your own country and see that there are patterns of thought, and you see there are patterns of business. I, as a student of accounting, I was doing my Ph.D. at the Sydney University in international accounting. So I naturally had to learn about Japanese accounting, German accounting, Italian accounting, Russian accounting, etc., etc. And I found it very interesting how the culture, the American culture, the European culture, and Japanese culture are so different. No culture is superior to another culture. They are just different. Now, let me give you a simple example. If a German company says that our or earnings per share is $2, the value of those shares in the world market may be $40. $2 multiplied by 20. If an American company says, my company has given a earnings per share of $5, the value of the shares of that company could be $15, 1-5. They also calculated earnings per share. Japan also calculated earnings per share. The accounting rules are somewhat similar. but you still see the difference. If you look at the hiring and firing practices of the American European companies versus Japanese companies, you will find a vast difference. Japanese companies work like families almost. They even, if you really do well, they look after you. They don't just throw you out when the economy is bad. They try to keep you until the last day. They may not be able to give you a floor manager's job. They may give you a floor sweeper's job. Do it, stay with us, good days will come, but not in the English-speaking countries. They will hire you just like that and fire you just like that too. Some Japanese companies are known to have given little blocks of land, the pieces of land, for the graveyard to bury the people who work all life for their whole life for the company. So there is this concept in principle of lifetime even employment because they care about their employees. You go to the Toyota factory and see how the workers feel, see how they have suggestion boxes, and see how an ordinary frontline worker can make a suggestion and get an award, a special bonus for it. So there's lots of things to learn from Japan. They haven't gone to that height in economic, diplomatic, and every field for nothing. They've worked hard for it. They've devised a system that works, and it will be so much for the betterment of our country and you people individually that you go and work there. It's a fantastic country, and your dream is well worth pursuing. Don't give up. You have that dream. Apply yourself hard in this 5 months training program. Go there. Try to learn things. Do not try to teach others. There's a tendency in some people, no, I know the best. I was always a brilliant student. No. Be humble. See how humble Japanese people are. When they start thoughting like that, they don't want to stop easily. Right? So the competition is who stops first. There's so many good things to learn. And if you take some of their philosophical things, you will get peace of mind, a bit, what should I say, a deeper peace of mind, and your life will be much better. It's not just going there, being successful as an engineer, earning lots of money. At this stage, you're thinking, sending all this money home, etc., etc. It's not that. It is being content at heart. It is being happy as an individual. You cannot be happy unless people around you are also happy. So to do that, you must have the best mode of interaction with those people. I wish this batch success in whatever the test they face immediately, and success in getting a job in Japan, and success in life. You'll have lots of things to worry about too. Don't worry. If those of you who are not married, you'll have a big challenge because Japanese girls are very good. Now, they might impress you. And then where do you go? So again, just don't go after the first girl you see. Just don't go after the beauty, and just don't do anything because of just emotion. Think about it. Life is long-term maximization, not short-term gratification. Thank you so much. Sorry if I've taken too long. Wonderful. Wish everyone success. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable closing remarks and sharing with us your inspiring message. So now our next, we'll have a photo session. Please turn on your camera before we start the photo session. Yuki-san will take the picture for us.
Hi, okay, thank you, Jerson. So as I'm going to take the screenshot of all of your face, so please turn on your camera. Okay, I will try. Oh. Okay, so when I say 1, 2, 3, so please show your smile, and it takes time to take the screenshot. So keep your smile for 5 to 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, so I will take the screenshot. 1, 2, 3. Keep your smile. Keep your smile. Okay, maybe successfully I have done to took the screenshot. Richardson, you can conclude the meeting.
Thank you, Iki-san. It's time to conclude the opening ceremony. After the ceremony, B-JET trainees will join regular class at 10:20 a.m. using the same Zoom meeting. Trainees can take 8-minute breaks and turn off their camera. We are looking forward to seeing trainees in our regular class on time again. Wishing all the trainees success once again. Our honorable guest may lead the session. Thank you all for very much for joining this program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
頑張ってください。
はい、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
はい、頑張ってください。
Thank you, sir.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Murakami Sensei, To Sensei, and other senseis. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you very much. Yeah, Sensei, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
よいしょ。じゃあ、田坂さん、どうしましょう。10時10